the segmental, the interlobar, the arcuate, and then the cortical radiate or the interlobular that comes up, and then we have the afferent arteriole that enters the glomerulus.
So those are the renal corpuscles right here? Or
It's called the renal corpuscle with the glomerulus, which is the knot of capillaries, and Bowman's capsule. So together, Bowman's capsule, the glomerulus forms the renal corpuscle, which I think is on there.
And then the loop of Henle, you were saying, where's the 60% versus the 25%?
Okay, so they don't make this quite as short as it should. This would be a cortical nephron right here. Mm-hmm. This is a juxtaglomerular, because you can see the loop of Henle goes deep into the medullary pyramid. This is where the high solutes are. So with the high solutes, the water, 25% of the water in the filtrate gets reabsorbed in this area. So that's the importance of that loop of Henle, and that's the importance of the juxtaglomerular. Because the cortical really they're not down where the solute concentration is.
So that's the way to tell the difference, just one goes down further than the other, and the one that goes down furthest is the
Yep, because they both have an afferent arteriole coming in, glomerulus capsule, efferent going out. Both have peritubular in that black-based model. You'll see the peritubular capillaries. But that big old black one has the peritubular capillaries that reabsorb. No, it's not. Yeah, that both have peritubular capillaries that reabsorb 65% of the filtrate and 60% of the water. But again, we're land animals. We want to conserve our water. And so water absorption goes on within the loop of Henle.
So this is also considered the loop of Henle?
No. What is this? What is this where they all collect into?
That's the collecting duct?
Collecting duct.
Okay.
Yeah. This is just showing these go
the
off to
other.
Yeah, it's the hairpin turn.
And then
So we have, and especially if you're dehydrated, then the juxtaglomerular would be very busy taking that water out and putting back into the blood. And in this case, with the juxtaglomerular, you have a second capillary bed called the vasa recta, with just that purpose, to be there to collect the water.
And you said that's down at the bottom?
Yeah, because this is where the high concentration of sodium and chloride
is, right?
No, these are, these are, but they don't really show it.
This one definitely looks like a capillary bed.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so, they don't have the whole lobe, but here we have the afferent going out, here we have the efferent. The thing is, the efferent would be, it's shown here, would form the peritubular capillary bed that you see here, around the proximal end of the nephron tube. And that's reabsorbing 65% of the filtrate. Then, in the juxtaglomerular, you would see this. This is a vasa recta here. The thing is, they've taken the circulatory system here. You've got to mentally overlay this over this.
Okay.
So that capillary bed is really around loops of Henle. And of course, there's many, many loops of Henle. They've just picked out one.
So is this also considered a loop of Henle?
Yes, these are both loops of Henle.
One is cortical and one is what do you call it?
Juxtaglomerular. Think it goes into the medulla, juxtamedullary. Mm-hmm. And cortical, this is the cortex. Most of it is actually in the cortex. Vasa recta, capillary bed, peritubular capillary bed.
And then we have to know these.
Yeah, so we've collected the urine, and we've gone into the distal convoluted tubule for that fine tuning, and then into the collecting duct, and down to the papilla of the medullary pyramid, and then that now urine is collected by a minor calyx. So minor calyx,